YouTube family and the Maverick in this place one more time. Discombobulated again by certain issues. When we see I go on the local, this time we are saying in the public space. This big alabaloo about misinformation and disinformation. You know, say me have a personal problem with it though. As a long time man we work in the information industry. Years and years in a traditional media. Years and years in a older media. Now deep into new media. Me can understand how people, especially people in the media, can complain so much about the freedom of media and the freedom of expression. Obviously the people who complain the most generally are the politicians, especially the politicians who control the narrative and just want people to do PR and PR and PR and PR. Them no want, it's almost like them want to take away the capacity of people to have freedom of expression. And either them go embrace the evolution of media, you know. Embrace technology and the simple use and the availability of every single individual now with a gadget. And them can say what they want and publish it without any licensing authority or any gatekeeper where hold the gate and tell people what them can say and what them not to say and what kind of word them to use. It's just the consequences of the times and the consequences of the evolution of the media space. And in Jamaica alone, you know, because such man up top, they every day talk about fake news, fake news, fake news. See? But if you understand such man against such man is a politician who want control the narrative and only want favorable narrative. How me look at it is very simple, you know. Let the competition reign. Make all who say what they want to say what they want to say. Because you have people who are equally biased, you know, in terms of twisting the way things are presented to make one particular entity look good or one particular individual look good. And they know them kind of boast like them are the bastions of objectivity. They are not. That is why me say make all views contend. You see all the colorful language that some people have a problem with. Me love it. Me love some of the unfiltered people them where say what they want to say. Now, as to our defamation law them in Jamaica. A long time our defamation law them in Jamaica a joke thing. In Jamaica, you can't say nothing about a public official. And when them are rob and them are pillage and them are thief, you can't say nothing about them. Public officials who have spent taxpayer money and all them something there. You see the clear evidence and you have information say them are criminal. And you can't even hint it, you know. Them send them lawyer, them and them big law firm. Come. But you see, now that we have unfiltered social media and unfiltered individuals who just say them peace, them can control the narrative and them can send them lawyer friend them upon them. So them have a problem with that. So there's this big thing now about misinformation. How me look at it, you know, it's very simple, you know. Put all of the information in the public space and make the public decide. Do not disrespect the intelligence and the capacity of the general public to decipher what is what and what them want to believe and what them don't want to believe. All of a sudden, you want to think for the consumer of the information. Since you don't have a problem with bad information and misinformation, you put out the good information and make the people have the good information and the bad information and see which one of them more credible. Show respect to the people's ability to decipher. It's a sign of dictatorship, you know. When you see people who in a power have a problem with people with dissenting voices, and but I go like a hypocrite and not see what I want. So when you dare to look and scrutinize and look at some issues that affect the national, you know, issues in the national space, and issues that are compromising to some of our elected leaders, them know why you call out them something, you know. Them why you put a PR twist to it. And them have them people in a conventional and non-conventional media where do them PR twist to them, you know. But because them don't have everybody now in them pocket and a sing for them song, them have a problem with freedom of expression. Don't do it. Don't do it. It is a level of intolerance that is aligning with dictatorship. It's either you embrace, you know, the evolution, you know, and modernization, you know, in all aspects of life, or you not embrace it, you know. Or you can be selective about what you embrace about 2025, you know. And a big part and a positive part of 2025 compared to 1975 and 85 is the fact that people can talk and say them peace. And as a man we're in the talking industry and say them peace industry, allow the people to make them talk and say them peace. If somebody says something, where them tell lie on you, and them defame you, and you can prove the defamation, and you can prove your lie, them a tell fine. You take the requisite action. Because people tell blatant lies. Me know that. Whole lot of people tell blatant lies in this space. But me I get the sense, say they want to control the narrative. People want to control the narrative. And if you not say what them want you to say, and if you not fire some friendly fire, you know, you are against them and you're against the good of the country and you fight against this and you fight against that. So when the people are paranoid, let the people decipher and decide what is good information and bad information. They are disrespecting the capacity of the people. Right? To decide where they want to consume and where they don't want to consume. What they want to do is feed the people. Feed the people with PR stuff. Feed the people with them misinformation. And then say, yes, that is objectivity. And that's how the thing go. Let the market be free. You see, now you can't deal in the free market, you know. Or you go back to a statist kind of system, you know. Where you don't control the media, like when them go back Cuba, Russia, and China, you know. And we say, no. Let the market decide what people want to hear from where people don't want to hear. Anytime you see a single entity or a group of people going like them want to control the information, that is a danger. Danger to democracy. Talk truth, no, man. Where's the lie when them have it? So this incessant yap about misinformation and disinformation. Misinformation because them not twist the narrative to suit your political cause. It's a level of intolerance, people, that is trending down the road of dictatorship. Yeah, man. But at the kind of risk you run, you know, when you get people in a power who become drunk on power, you know. Because as soon as they become drunk on power, they begin to feel untouchable and feel invincible and feel like they want to take control of every single aspect of our lives. And something them do without me think them even realize, say them a trend down the road there, you know. You just become so used to being control that you stretch your control and you stretch your control and you stretch your control and you want to control now everything. Not realizing that there are going to be people who don't agree with you and are going to be people who maybe don't like you. Yeah? Me in a media for decades now. You think me feel say everybody like the Maverick? You think me operate on a premise where me feel say everybody like and rate me say no. Some people will cuss you rotten and say you this and you that and you this and you this and you right. And it means a little media man and can appreciate how the space operate in terms of, you know, dissenting voices and one perspective versus the other perspective. Why is it our big senior politicians, and it's a politics, you know, where in Jamaica our politics tribal, you know. Then why is it you feel say like no, you're a politician who feel say everybody are gonna love you? And that's something I work, people. Anyway, still one Maverick, not few, not two. Reason we are reason today now. This is just a reason. See, let the people decide what they want to consume in the market. That's some you understand the marketplace, you know. Let the forces of the market decide what survive and what go under. Simplicity. One Maverick, not few, not two. One Maverick.